I always say that the number one thing about business people is hunger. They hunger for knowledge. They hunger for those things that are going to enhance their business. And the hungrier you are, then more than likely the more successful that you'll be. You're going to always seek those things that are in your lane. I'm bad about staying in a lane. I'm in every lane. If somebody come in my lane, I just move over. Because I will get in the lane. Just to give you a little bit of on myself. I'm a real estate investor. I'm a tax preparer. I do credit education and restoration. I'm a signing agent for banks and mortgage companies. What other lanes am I in? But anything that will provide a service to a family. I don't deal too much with products. You know, my daughter, she deals with products and things like that. She has now crossed over into becoming a business coach. And when she last mentioned about the people that were coming and asking her questions, I had fathomed in my mind that those questions would be, how can I do what you do? How can I make these things happen for my family? I need to bridge that gap between this paycheck and that paycheck. So that's what I envision. And so one thing we need to do, if we're new business owners or what have you, then, thank you, ma'am, is changing our mindset from consumer to business owner. Learning the business language of your craft. Whatever it is that you're involved in, learn the language of that craft. Let's see, like me, I'm a real estate investor. So I have to learn the terms that involve me in real estate. So that when I talk to people that are in the real estate arena, then when I hear certain terms, I automatically know what they're speaking of. Miss Sandra, you deal with bakery and pastries and things like that, then you would actually need to know the ingredients. We know salt, pepper, butter, sugar. That's all we know. But I don't know about all those secret ingredients that I'm sure y'all will share. And I know a little bit about some of you guys. Co-pastor, I believe that you will probably fall into the arena of being a desktop publisher. And so, yeah. And see, what you do is that's how you make your money. See, you probably $20, $30 as a desktop publisher, but when you become graphics, you might be 50, 90 on above. So that title is going to make your business. That title is going to dictate your money. So like me, if I just say I go out and sell houses, but if I say I'm a real estate investor, that's two different kinds of money. At least that's the mindset that you'll put out there. Let's see. Ma'am? Yes, ma'am, go ahead.
You know, whatever you're passionate about is what you do.
Exactly.
And then what if you feel like this is just personal satisfaction? You ain't trying to do, or you feel like you can't get like Martha Stewart. You feel like you'll never reach that. You just stay where you feel comfortable.
What did I say a few minutes ago? Change your mindset. You know, it doesn't matter, you're speaking of as far as making money with it or just doing it as a hobby. I mean, that's well and fine, but when them bills hit your mailbox, what you gonna do? You know, so it's nothing wrong with using your talents and your gifts. You know, we all have those within us, you know. We all have talents and we all have gifts. So let's not monetize them. And this is what she does. She'll help you monetize them, set the correct pricing on it or what have you, at least get close. Okay, so what I'm here to talk about, okay, how we gonna get the money, and then what we gonna do with the money after we get it. So part of what I focus on is credit and taxes. And what I'm going to do is to just go through credit, because in my mind, if you haven't mastered your personal credit, have your personal credit intact, and this is just me. I mean, some folks will think different. Then there's no sense in you going out to a bank and asking them for money. Because what they're going to first ask for, when I say learn the language, all of our businesses are going to have the same commonality of language when it comes to trying to get the money. If you go to the bank and you're trying to seek funds for your business, okay, and you sit down in front of the banker, the first thing he's going to say is, do you have a profit and loss statement? Do you know what a profit and loss statement is? Okay? The profit is going to be